What's up with
man, it? Twisted Black, man, legend.
What's happening,
Mr. Tommy Burns.
You better say it.
Hey, man, it's a living legend. The people requested this. I should have known better. You know what I'm saying? I should have known better and got this interview right away. To be honest, man, I was a kid when I'm a Fool Wit It came out. But I know it, you know what I'm saying? It was on the radio, you know what I'm saying? It's in my head right now, you know what I'm saying? It was playing so much that how could I not know that song, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, well, you know that's one of the many though. It just happened to be my biggest hit before I went in though. But I appreciate you having me though.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you messing with me, man.
Better late than never.
Legend. So tell me about Fort Worth. I really don't know anything about Fort Worth. You know, I'm from Dallas, but my impression of it, and I think a lot of people's impression of it from Dallas is it's slower, it's gutter, it's street. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even country. That's probably people from our side.
Oh yeah.
We really don't come over here. You know what I'm saying? So like, what do you help us to what's really going on over here?
Yeah, that's what we think about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially the slower part. Like,
yeah.
I you know, Fort Worth is we got our own little entity, you know.
Yeah.
So it is, you know, it's pretty much like Dallas, I would say, but you know, Dallas, you know, from our point of view, Dallas is more flashy. The guys is more flashy. We are a little more, seem like a little more gutter, depending upon who you're dealing with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, Fort Worth, we get it in. We do everything that we do out there. Probably a little more sometimes. You know, fucking with. You know what I mean? So,
and I see you get a lot of, you know, since you've been out, I see the collabs with the young cats. I mean, they had to be my age, you know. So how is that possible? I know you got the respect on your name, but is that what it is? Did you reach out to them? Did they reach out to you? Like, how does that work?
A little bit of both. Like, you know, I don't have no ego when it comes to doing good music, especially in the Metroplex. Like, I reach out to them, and I haven't had anybody that I reach out to that went with the play.
Yeah.
So if I reach first or they reach first, then, you know, shit, we pretty much made it happen.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm into. I'm into building the bridge Fort Worth to Dallas. You know, really Texas as a whole. You know what I mean? That's my thing.
Yeah, that's pretty big, man. And you know, originally from Detroit, when you greeted me, what up, though?
What up, though? Yeah.
So you still got them roots?
Yeah, that's my roots.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the only thing about it. I've been in Fort Worth all my life. You know, I've been in Texas since I was 2 years old.
Okay.
So I could get lost in Detroit. I can't get lost in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
So I went to elementary here, went to middle school. You know, all over here. You know, but my father was up there, so I go up there back and forth. You know what I mean? So you know, just to set the record straight, man, it's really Fort Worth on me.
Okay.
But I love Detroit too, though. You know?
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Can't help when you can shit it out there.
Yeah. I feel that. Yeah, man. After all this time, I believe, not to get it wrong, 16 to 18 years? I done heard 18. I done heard 16.
17 years, 2 months.
17 years, 2 months. Man,
and I'm still on the monitor.
Oh man. So it ain't over yet.
One more month.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? One more month. And I'm on the stage near you.
Oh man. So all of this time, man, and your name still stay relevant. Like,
that's
I mean,
a blessing.
I heard it non-stop.
That's a blessing.
You know what I'm saying? How?
That's a testament to Fort Worth, man.
Fort Worth did it.
Yeah, and I play in the street, so you know the street niggas would always keep me alive. You know, so you may have somebody from Dallas, and they'd be like, "What nigga Twisted Black did?" You know what I mean? So they kind of kept me hoisted, man. Then not to mention, I put out 5 albums from prison.
I was wondering how you did that.
Oh yeah, I was bucking. Yeah, I was in there bucking.
So was that a halfway house? Was that over the phone?
Hell yeah, I was in Beaumont. My first album I did in Beaumont. I had 5 different, it was on payphone, like, you know, 5 different pack numbers, you know. Again, that was real niggas helping me, you know, get it done. They quiet the whole day room and all that shit, you know what I mean? Let me go in and do my thing. And then, you know, by the time I got somewhere where cell phones was cracking, then it was up
easy.
Yeah, it was up there. So.
Man, how did you transition to like the internet game? You know, I mean, the internet was popping as you was putting the albums out, but now you full-fledged in it. You know what I'm saying? You was out when the magazines and had the writers writing up on you. You know what I'm saying? Now it's blogs, people like me interviewing you,
for sure.
Social media. Like, how do you feel about this new day and age?
Well, the thing is, you say how did I transition, but I'm transitioning.
Yeah.
Because when I left, that's when the internet, you know, boom.
Yeah.
So like you say, when I was out, it was magazines, it was writers, stuff like that. But so now I'm getting my feet wet with the, you know, with the whole internet game.
Yeah.
And shit, you know, it's easier. You still gotta put the yeah, because when you make a post, people can see it everywhere. You know, I had to get in that van and those Suburbans and Fords and shit, and drive around and tell them who I was and blah blah. You still got to do that, you know, really to a degree. But you know, a lot of people just blow up going viral off the internet. So I love it, man.
I think you one of the few people from the hard copy CD era that would say that.
Yeah.
Maybe because your name stayed alive this whole time. It was people that was out whose name is dead now, you know, who can't do anything in this era, and they were out.
Yeah. Well, you know what though? See, I think that's a testament to my passion. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I was in prison. I'm talking about from the first day I got locked up, I was thinking about getting out.
Man.
You know, trying to how I'm gonna stay relevant till I get out, and what I'm gonna do to, you know, to stay relevant. So
the music is just it. Like, you care about music. That's why you still doing it.
I mean, love it to pieces. You know, like, even though I'm older than, you know, a lot of the artists, I just love music. You know, I fool with the young artists because I want to bring some of the young artists to, you know, to the top.
Yeah.
But just the whole putting it together, the whole process, the rhyme, the patterns, the way it's gonna change, the way some guys bite the mic, some guys but you know, I just intrigued by it. It never got old to me.
Yeah. So you say you are messing with some of the new artists. So how do you feel about the new music overall? Like, man, you done heard, it's been a big gap. So since you done heard, you know, probably went in with the UGKs and stuff like that, and now it's totally different as far as the subject matter. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know,
unless you could, you know, you could dig and find it, but
you know, a lot of the substance rap is gone. It's played out.
Yeah.
But you know, I do me.
Yeah.
So, and then I talk the street. So the street shit it won't never die. You know, you can go read an old Donald Goins book and it's still street shit. You will still love it. You know what I mean? I look at it like that, and a lot of the guys that's doing what they do now, they do it well. You know what I mean? They're younger, but they do it well. It's their time. So I ain't trying to put old wine back in the new wine skin. I'm just doing me, and it's a lane for me because ain't nobody making the music for my people.
Yeah.
You dig what I mean? So I just go in there and I talk my shit.
And I'm gonna keep it G, man. I see the numbers, so the fan base is there. I mean, like you say, you talking to your people.
Right.
I see, you know, the post getting the numbers. Some of the events got your face on it, the flyers.
Right, for sure.
So it is a lane for you. The videos doing the numbers.
Right.
So I mean, it's kind of amazing to me. And speaking of the testament and your name being relevant, I did just interview Big Chief, and he was one of the people that brought you up.
Right.
When I was making comparisons to him, like who is actually, you know, maybe people that put out projects, and he was, you know, he did bring up your name as far as one of the artists that then brought out and then put out multiple projects,
right,
and not just singles, you know, even though he said he, you know, put out more.
He would say that.
You think so?
Well, he had a 17-year head start, so to speak. That's my old partner, Chief.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I'm just working. I'm just trying to, keep my feet on the gas, and it's just like playing the Luther Vandross records. Luther to me, if he was here, he wouldn't be too old to sing.
Yeah.
So, like for the ones that don't want to hear it, then shit don't play it.
Yeah, that's.
But for the ones that want to hear some street shit, some authentic street shit, some good music, then they tuning in. And like you said, the numbers are showing you that, because with each video, like I'm about to drop a video on the 9th.
Yeah.
It's called "Life Is Out of Prison." See, I kind of stay to my format.
Yeah.
Talk what I know. I know the streets. Unfortunately, but fortunately, I know prison and I know the struggle. So I connect with the people.
Yeah.
So that video gonna drop on the 9th, and each video is going up every time. And if you look on it, you see I only got 10,000-15,000 followers or whatever on each platform or whatever, right?
Yeah.
It's because I just started.
Yeah.
I just started 5 months ago.
And that's big. That's still big.
Yeah,
Some people still don't got. I don't have that.
It's coming. It's
Yeah.
coming. After this interview, it ought to bubble.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. It's legendary. It's legendary, and they got to catch up if they don't. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So when you was really at the beginning, I'm gonna go through the career, and this a history lesson for me. Like I said, when I'm a Fool Wit It came out, I was a kid, and you say it was many other than that.
Right.
So this is a history lesson. I like to, I do an interview. I don't watch 10 interviews of the artists, what they already did, before I go do an interview and go copy it.
Right.
I get it from the artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might get a couple of notes here and there, or, get some reference from the streets, but I don't go watch 10 interviews. So, I might be some stuff that you already said, but I don't know about it personally. So I do gotta get the lesson. So early on, I do believe you had a situation where you were able to get with Tony Draper.
Oh yeah, that's my man.
Oh yeah, so that was, man, was 8Ball and MJG there?
Yeah, they were there.
Man, that's big.
Draper, man, it's like, I look at as one of my mentors in this game.
Yeah.
And when we did the situation, that was back in like 99, somewhere over there.
Man.
He took a liking to me and really kind of, brought me up under his wing, gave me a lot of game. So one of the things I never forget him telling me is that, see, Draper stutters a little bit. Super player though. And Draper say, but Black, you always gonna be able to get money in this game as long as street niggas want to be rappers.
Man.
And street niggas do be wanting to be rappers, so
That's it.
they gonna fuck with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I fuck with them back, so
Damn, that's
they
lit.
able to eat. I call it eating off the floor, but I'm still eating.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah.
And then as far as keeping you relevant, the street cast forward, but was it a solid team? Management, publishing companies, record labels. Was it other people that just helped this whole time to do this merch? I think I done seen T-shirts.
Yeah.
Was it really just a solid team that helped you this whole time?
It was like I said, it was like a conglomerate of people, but mostly it was just my partners.
Yeah.
Real street niggas, you know what I mean? You got real street niggas that was traveling, they getting it in, they hitting them in different, they going out of town, hitting licks, some swiping, some selling, whatever they doing. But they pulling up to the DJ while they out there, like, this one, all right, run that. They hitting them off, I got partners like, Suge and Chris and all of them that everywhere they went, they were gonna make sure that, that my name was, my song was played, my name was yelled out.
Yeah.
Chief did it.
Yeah.
I'm saying Tom did it.
That's big.
I'm saying even Slim Thug did it. Bun B did it.
Man.
You know what I mean? So
that's big.
all of that, all of that helped me, man. And then by the time it was time for me to get going through the process, I was reaching out to Drew, the one that set it up with you, him a while here.
Yeah.
And they would always, always do a project. They get the producers in for me, Sean on the beats. Just everybody just chipped in, man. So like I'm not one of them guys that could be like, man, everybody left me in the game, Yeah, he was there. Lil Jon, Yin Yang, Pitbull, Yo Gotti.
So this was at the prime of TDT.
And it was cracking,
Yeah, but you never got to really see it.
Not one day.
Man. So this was this during the major stint that you just had? Like, was it?
This was right, this was right when they first picked me up.
Man.
Yeah, I had 9 deals on the table at the time. You know, I was messing with DJ Toomp out there in Atlanta. And we had been shopping the record, the Fool Wit It record, and shit, everybody was making, you know, some type of offer. It was just a matter of which deal we were going to take.
Yeah.
And shit, I got locked up, and TPT was like, hey, we still give you the signing bonus, marketing, independent marketing bonus.
Man.
Shit, me and JT, my partner, was like, shit, let's go.
Yeah.
You know, but I thought I was gonna beat it in trial. You know.
Yeah.
I think I was gonna be stressed out like that.
And Fool Wit It was really what did it.
Fool Wit It is the one that they took notice to, because you know we didn't have the internet, so they couldn't, you know, have the followers like that. And then of course, the Metroplex was talking about me when they made the calls. You know, at the time, the retailers and stuff like that, like Twister Black, the hottest day around here. So
yeah,
you know,
man, that was one of the first songs I really remember having heavy radio play as a kid, like a regular song.
right.
Like that was having some heavy team. But that's crazy that you say this era is better than out the trunk era, because I can only imagine what you was selling out the trunk. It just seemed like hard copy CDs was so much better. You know, $10 CDs, selling 1,000 of them. You know, that's $10,000. You know.
So the difference is, one of the major differences. Say you're on the road, you're selling your hard copies, and you sell 10,000. You can sell 10,000 copies. I mean, say you sell 100 copies.
Yeah.
When you go to sleep, ain't no money.
Yeah.
In this game right here, when you go to sleep, they still stream. They still download.
Yeah, you're right.
When you on vacation, when you, whatever happens, they still streaming. They still looking, clicking.
Yeah.
Especially if you're on some foolishness.
Yeah.
You know, that's what the world done came to. They like the foolishness.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why my numbers don't go through the roof like some of these.
Not doing nothing extra.
I'm not going to.
Yeah.
You know, I leave that for them. That's for them to do.
Yeah. Now, what was forward back then? It always, in my, like I said again, from the perception, maybe I just, like you say, feel comfortable at home. I know it's street and gang banging at home and blood infested, you know, where I've been at. But it just always seemed real gang related out here, you know. South side and east side, always been at war. Crips and Bloods, real heavy. Did that really just start in the 80s and 90s from what you've seen, or?
Oh yes, you know, from what I've seen, it started in the 90s. Yeah, it started, you know, well, let me just say, late 80s.
Yeah.
You know, one of my other mentors in life, L.A. Ron, he one of the ones that brought banging to the city.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And shout out to him. He just got out about 3 weeks ago. He's been gone for 33.
Oh man.
But you can catch him on this is the difference. You can catch him right now on the internet going viral.
Man.
Just telling the stories.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's utilizing the tools that you know, that he can, you know, to keep it legit and, you know, scratch a bankroll.
Man.
But yeah, that's the sides been beefing. You know, I ain't gonna say beefing, but like you had Como and Southside. That's way forever, far as I can remember.
Yeah.
You know, the East Side and the South Side, I can't really remember, so I can't speak to. I can't really remember it being that big of a beef like it happened when I got locked up.
Yeah.
You know, you still had your Bloods over there on the East and your Crips on the South, but you know, it's kind of it's mix and match right now. So.
Yeah.
But for the most part, right now, man, we on something new. A lot of people coming together trying to get to the money, cause they missed the bag when Yayo my biggest fan base, you know.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we all kind of mess around a little bit, you know what I mean? It's not so divided, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of us get money together, you know. When you breaking bread together, then, you know, it tends to build a relationship, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's always a plus.
I feel that. Now, you also got hate your way, like, you know, Charleston White bringing up your name consistently, like.
Yeah.
Did y'all know each other? I know he from Fort Worth, but did y'all have a personal relationship that turned sour? I mean, you been gone all this time, you know?
Yeah, no, I don't know Charleston, but that's just what he do for a living, so he just throw rocks and you know, that's what he do.
Man, that's crazy to bring up your name and you don't know him personally.
Yeah, if I was him, I'd bring up my name too. You know what I mean? So why not pick one of the brothers? But if anybody listening and they know Charleston, can you tell them to please start saying my name again? Because when you were saying my name, I was getting more, you know, traction, baby. You just slow down on me, baby. You just stop trolling me. Damn. Come on,
turn up, Charles.
Turn up, Charleston. You know?
Yeah, sure. Like, the feds, I hear different experiences. You know what I'm saying? I had, you know, a cousin do my uncle, he did 2 different stints. You know, Seagoville, he did 7.
What's his name? He was in Seagoville?
Yeah. He got nickname Chicken Hawk, government Steve Miller. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you know him, like, you know, some money shit. But yeah, he did 7. And so I didn't heard different versions through the years. I didn't really get his personal experience, but you know, I didn't heard at one point it was the dormitory style. That's where you wanted to go, more like college. Then I done heard you know, more recently you'll get killed. Inmates run the prison. The guards don't run anything. You know.
Where is Seagoville?
Not Seagoville. I heard Seagoville is a little lighter at this point, you know.
Definitely is.
You could go to Applebee's if you want, you know.
No, you can't, but but in comparison to a lot of the other prisons, you know, put it like this, when you're trying to get to like a Seagoville.
Yeah, that's where you want to be.
Yeah, because, you know, it's low security.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not only just the low security, because you got niggas that come from high security to low security, but more freedom.
Yeah.
You ain't no lockdown. And you get to see your people, especially if you're from this area, you get to visit and all that.
Not too far. Yeah.
And if you're trying to run some plays, you want to, you know, to lower the security, then the easier it is to run your plays.
Yeah. And so you was, what do you feel like the biggest difference after 17 years too long? What do you feel like the biggest difference is in the world? What do you see before and after? That's a long time.
In the world, man, you know, it's a lot of, it seems like everybody's callous, right? And for everybody, you know, it's just like, everybody, I mean, it's just like everything's been heightened. Like, I don't like you, and I really don't like you. Like why, it don't matter, but you know, that's what we own. We tripping.
Yeah.
Or everybody's in a rush. Even when you just drive, like me, I'm driving. Everybody, you know, you used to be a time you could be like, can I get over it? Now you be like, can I get over it? Like, nope. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, man? You know, or you gonna cut me off, you know, you know, it's just, you know, I don't know, man, just like everything is more intensified, you know what I mean? In the hateful type of way. Like even Charleston. And I'm not saying it's just like the brother, but I'm saying anybody that could just pop up and talk about anybody is just rough, bitch ass nigga, hoe ass, your son a bitch, your mama a bitch. That type, you know what I mean? That's tough, man. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just different, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of it, you know, but it is what it is.
Why did you feel like you wanted to come out and still rap? You know, like, is it just the love for it? Did you in there the whole know you put out albums while you was in, but was that the main thing you was focused on? Is, you know, I'm gonna just do this music when I get out?
The whole entertainment as a whole is my field.
Yeah.
Right. My strong suit is the music.
Yeah.
But my end game is the movies, because you know, if you pay attention to my videos at @TheReal_TwistedBlack, you would see that they kind of cinematic. You dig what I'm saying? So my end game is the movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
Writing the scripts. If I perform them, fine. And then I just, you know, I like the entertainment. But my bread and butter is my music.
Yeah.
You know, and so until I run up on, it's just like an old boxer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Until I run into a young nigga, make me hang up them gloves. Then you know why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Floyd, shit, you know, from hey man, let me keep up going around the world fighting in China or whatever, beating the shit out of motherfucker. You know what I mean? So
real talk.
You know, I got a gift, and appreciate God for letting me use it to get back in.
Tom Brady,
Tom Brady on everything.
Yeah. So when I look at it, man, just you know, this might be game you could give out, or just a lesson, and just the mental space. Just a lot of cats I know in the music and outside of music. You know, I done managed a few artists, so I feel like the mentality of the street cats, and you can probably give an ode to this. Once you sign up for it, do you just not care about the consequences? Do you just know what the consequences are and not care about them, or do you just not consider them?
As far as the street activity?
As far as street activity, is it just something that you probably don't consider, or is it just something that you just know you signing up for, the consequences?
I give it to you like this. You ever been to Six Flags?
I have.
Okay, you get on a roller coaster?
Yeah.
You know when you get on that roller coaster, when that motherfucker tick up slow, you know it's gonna go down, right?
Yeah.
But you still holler?
Yeah.
Don't you? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, niggas know what the deal is. They know what the play is. They know the consequences of a lot of it.
Yeah.
But you really don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know it. Some things you can't simulate live action, man.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, a lot of these guys say they sign up for the game. That's why you got so many rats.
Yeah.
You sign up for the game, thinking, yeah, if this happened, I'll do this. If this happened, I'll do that. But a lot of times, man, especially dealing with the feds and real life stints, you don't know what you're gonna do.
Man.
That's why a lot of times when people get to talking and bumping, saying this, that, and the third, I don't even listen unless you done been in my shoes.
Real talk.
Man, you can't tell me nothing about this.
Man, over a decade too.
Yeah, man, over it up too.
Exactly.
So you know, what can you tell me? When you talking about this nigga, that nigga, man, what have you been through?
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of them holler when them cuffs go on.
Yeah.
Now, and if they don't holler when the cuffs go on, you know, okay, good, kudos to you. But
when you get in that room,
when you get in that room and ain't nobody there, and they say 30, you gotta think about baby and how you know I should be wearing them Juicy Couture ass, man. You just got a ass done, a titty done, you know what I'm saying? And the kids, they 12 now, you know, when you get home, they gonna be 30.
Man.
I left my son with 12. You know what I'm saying? I come home with 30.
Man.
So, you know, you can tell me what you want to, but you got to show me.
Yeah.
So, to answer your question, man, and then a lot of guys, they jump in the street knowing the consequences because they feel like they don't have no other choice.
Yeah.
So you can't judge them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you can't baby them either, because at the same time, we men.
Yeah.
And when you do it, then you know there's consequences for your actions when you get jammed up. You know?
Yeah. That is one thing I was gonna ask you about the choice. A lot of people feel like it ain't no other choice, but is it another choice?
Hell yeah, man. That's the biggest trick that the white man We even let you get a run. We'll let you get a 2-3 year run, you know what I'm saying? Let you come down for them, big change and all that. Then we gonna nab you. We gonna take everything. We gonna break up your family. We gonna keep the cycle going. But I ain't here to preach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, that's what this particular society makes us think that we don't have a choice but to do.
Yeah.
Man, you know how I was getting it in when I first come home?
What's that?
I was selling merchandise.
Man.
Winning.
Yeah.
Man, 50 a pop, 20. In the summertime, it was 25 for the shirts, now it's 50 for the hoodie. You can get your merchandise right now, too. Go to Scarred for Life on either IG or Facebook or TikTok. Yeah, man, merchandise. So you got niggas out here that don't have a name, don't have a street name, but they got clothes.
Yeah.
Or they may draw on the mug and sell the mugs. Because you got the internet, you got, so, and it's work. You're going to have to work. But it's other choices other than going, other than selling dope, going to jail.
But it's content.
I'm just getting, that's just my opinion.
That's real.
If a nigga out there still hitting the man, I ain't shitting on you. I'm just saying, you
do have a choice. Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, we know we got a choice. But, a lot of times in certain situations, man, certain people plight is worse than others.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
We do what they gotta do. As men, we do what we gotta do.
Yeah, that's real talk.
But in the end, like for me, I can speak for me.
Yeah.
When it was time to eat my grits, I ate them bitches.
Yeah.
They gave me 90 years, champ. 3 30-year sentences.
Man.
Yeah, they gave me 3 of them. Then I had to fight to get them ran CC. Man. Then I had to, I gave back 10 years and 2 months the right way. It was a fight.
Yeah.
It took me 17 years and 2 months. My release date 2033.
Man, so they wasn't trying to run a concurrent?
They wasn't trying to run a concurrent. They wanted to give me a life sentence, but my record wasn't bad enough.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
For no dope. Conspiracy. Man. Never had a dope case.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy to hear, man. They try to hang. Yeah, they trying to hang. And that's so dope, man. Just to be able to give that lesson. What did you do with the time? Like, what do you feel like you did with the time that was useful, or that might have changed you? What did you do with the 16 years in prison?
17, 2 months.
17.
Yeah, get my years.
17, my bad. I don't know why I keep saying it.
It's hard to say 17.
That's a long ass song.
Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not speaking arrogantly.
Yeah.
I did what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Anything I wanted to do. Everything they got to offer in prison, I got it. Man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a hustler, and I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
But some of us was doing the time.
Yeah.
They way, my way. So I did it my way. I tried to stay, educating myself, though, because I knew I wouldn't be out here to watch. Like, say, for instance, I went in my early 30s, so I'm looking at, damn, I'm going to be in my 40s or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't had nobody to watch grow up. I ain't had no father or uncle and all that shit to watch.
Yeah.
So I had to educate myself on how to, continue to grow and not be on pause.
Yeah.
So, but I ain't gonna lie, I did what I wanted to do. Every pound I went to, 9 of them, I did exactly what I wanted to do.
Man.
All the time. And I paid for it. And I stayed in the shoe. I stayed in the investigation.
Man.
But, I did my time.
You lived down there like a civilian.
At times. Sometimes I did. Most times. Yeah.
Yes, I'm a Fool Wit It top 20 all-time DFW. Top 10, top 5.
How could it not be?
Yeah.
How could it
top
not
5?
Be? I would have to say top 5. I mean, depending on, yeah, definitely.
Man, when I sit here and list the songs, because I do this with a lot of people, I don't put respect on your name. I don't bring it up. It's a lot of songs in the DFW. It's a lot of songs.
Mm-hmm.
But that's one that probably a lot of people don't put respect on. Until I sat here and thought about this interview, I was like, that song got a lot of spins.
Right.
That song got a lot of spins, and I can sit here and quote it quickly, like fast, because in my childhood, that song got played like a regular song on the radio.
It did.
And I don't remember too many songs like that. I mean, who do you feel like around your time was some people that was going hard too?
Oh, DSR, Chief. You know, Chief was on the bubble up at the time. You know,
Yeah.
I always felt like he was gonna do well.
Yeah.
When I left, man, Chameleonaire.
Man.
But around here, like it's just kind of, and if I'm forgetting somebody, then it's not on purpose. But I was more along the lines of seeing DSR, seeing Chameleonaire. You know, everybody, you know, kind of rolling. Because when I left, the only person that was getting the deal was DSR, because they was on the other side of Universal. They were Universal Republic, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I was negotiating the deal on the other side.
And you was still trying to kind of, I know you was with TVT, but were you still trying to do like the indie deal with TVT, or?
Yeah, that I ended up taking an artist deal. I wouldn't have signed with TVT if I hadn't got locked up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they wanted to give me an artist deal, but I was shopping for an imprint for my label. Like the same thing I'm doing now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that I could bring some of these younger artists out.
That's dope.
You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Yeah, I wouldn't have signed with them. Because I wasn't going to never sign no artist deal.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. And shoot, like, you know, of course you got the face mark being shot in the face. How did it change anything that you did? Because you was still recording right away.
The thing is, before I got shot, I wasn't even really, I was just like freestyle. I wasn't even putting into the music like that. I always loved music, but I wasn't putting it out. I was in the street more, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, being shot, I guess maybe the downtime gave me a chance to, you know, put it in perspective. Okay, let me try the music, but I was still hitting it. I was still in the streets hitting it, you know.
Yeah.
So, like I tell people all the time, they have a come to Jesus moment because I got shot.
Yeah.
I'm still out there.
Man.
But I think it changed a lot, because when you get a scar like this, it's the mental part of it. You know, you got a point to where it can either make you or break you.
Yeah.
And you know, for me, I embraced it.
Yeah.
You dig what I mean? Because you walk in the room, and that's the first thing somebody gonna see is your scar. Like, man, what happened?
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Little kids staring and shit.
Yeah.
So that took some getting used to as a young man, you feel me?
Yeah.
But I embraced it, and it became a part of who I am, you know what I mean? So it is, you know, it's not like it's gonna change. I can't get enough money to buy this motherfucker off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just a little less pretty. You know?
But it's stopping us on now. It didn't change your flow, the way you talking.
I don't think so, man. I don't think it did really, no.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really, from what I see, I still see the core fan base after all this time, that, you know, from the name that's been ringing in the streets. I see the numbers. I see, I mean, no really drop off. Even though me personally, I can't just say I was listening to the projects the whole time, but I heard the name the whole time. After the internet, it really is like nobody doing anything, man. From that hard copy era, I think it's pretty much what it's just you.
I'm one of the ones, but in Dallas, every time I click on the internet or a social media platform, I see Lucci.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
So he working.
He got that love for it too.
He working.
I just interviewed him, and he another cat that remind me of you, that actually just got the love for it. Genuine just love for it. It don't matter what happened, the money, the numbers, even though he do numbers.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He just love it.
And he's sharp. He's sharp because if you pay attention, he's doing the music, but you'll see his hands, his tentacles, and other things.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
So he building upon what he got. Shout out to Lucci, man, for doing his thing. And I'm always going to shout out one of the new cats out of Dallas that I fool with big time.
Okay.
Big Homie Show.
Big Homie Show.
That's my baby.
Man, his name
he gonna work.
Yeah, his name
just
going around a lot. Just a matter of time
you get your deal, boy.
Yeah, his name going around a lot.
It's coming.
Shout out show, man. We supposed to get an interview in too, so I gotta get that interview.
You see what I'm saying? So this is all new ground. I'm
with the internet.
With the internet, I'm cutting my way to the top. You know what I mean? I'm just, paving out my own lane. But one thing for sure that stuck around is my movement is called Hustle or Go Broke.
Yeah.
So it's HOGB, like I'm finna drop the HOGB Volume 6.
Yeah.
March, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people was in tune with that. So if you pay attention to the comments, they steady asking, when is the next Hustle or Go Broke dropping, So a lot of street niggas, they look forward to that.
Yeah.
The whole Hustle or Go Broke thing. So in March I'm gonna get into it.
Yeah.
But I needed to get back out of prison, man, because my first album when I got out of prison, I was just happy to be home. I wanted to show I could still rap, shit like that. And came out good, but it wasn't that grit.
Yeah.
And the streets told me, they was like, hey man, look, like
this ain't it.
Hey, you still got it, man. The songs, you got some good songs on there, but nigga, we wanna hear that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I even had one of my partners tell me, nigga, we know you ain't doing it no more, but we wanna thank you, dude. We wanna thank you. You finna go back to jail type shit. And then to be honest with you, it's hard out here.
Yeah.
So you don't know what you might do tomorrow.
Man.
You know what I mean? Like today, I may not be hitting tomorrow. I might be hitting. I ain't gonna tell you no different though. You know what I mean? But it's real. Shit real life. So that's what they want to hear. They want something they can connect to.
Man, that's
And I tell you what, again, I'm gonna say this again. When that video come out, that Life is Out of Prison, you gonna really be able to see what I'm talking about. Like I got one on there now called Brain Freeze.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
Okay, talking my shit.
Yeah.
It's Life Out of Prison, cause I'm not letting up.
Yeah.
I'm not getting off the gas.
Yeah, and that's amazing to see, man. To still have that passion after all that time. It's very few, even if they not really seeing the results, that still care about it enough to put out music, even if, they didn't see the results and they did once upon a time have that limelight, they just pretty much threw in the towel, even if they did have a fan base. But, it's cats that do have that core fan base and gotta feed them, your zeros, your currencies.
Right.
Yeah, like everybody from Houston, like you said, your Slim Thugs.
Right.
We pretty much don't ever care whatever happened to them. Lil Kiki, they can drop forever. And somebody gonna support them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you're a living legend, man. I appreciate you rocking with me.
Man, for sure.
Was it any shout outs or anything you gotta get off your chest?
Man, shout out to Fool Wit, man. Like I always do, I don't really remember individual. Shout out to my city, because my city kept me elevated. You asked that question. And Hustle or Go Broke, man, the city, the whole movement, they kept it funky with me. And shout out to all my partners that put me in position when I came home. You know what I mean? Because that was big. That you come home after doing that much time, you come home on zero.
Man.
Matter of fact, you come home in the negative.
Man.
You see what I'm saying? I got partners that pull up, put bust down on me,
Man, I see it.
Whatever, and pick a color.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or pick a partner. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my partners, man, for just, keeping it funky with me, man, and supporting me. And, all glory to God. But Hustle or Go Broke, man, 6 is coming in March. I'll be on stage for the first time. Because I ain't been able to perform because of the monitor. But
that's big.
March 30th, I think 29th and the 30th, I'm on stage.
Man.
Yep.
That's big.
And I'm going crazy.
Man. Yeah, so it's only up for there. And you got a track with one of my favorite rappers, man, G Money Lil Roddy. You know what I'm saying?
That's my baby.
Yeah.
My nephew, man.
Yeah. One of my favorite rappers. Yeah. I had a little stint managing him. Yeah.
Okay, as soon as I got home, he pulled right up on me like, okay, look, we gotta get your gear together. We gotta get this how the internet where he put the camera on.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang it.
Yeah.
But
it's
a real cat. Yeah, real. I'm talking about